Nah, I'm wildin'. My fault, y'all. Nah, what's good, y'all? What's good, YouTube? What's the tunes? Hold on. Let me get my good lighting. I've been plotting on this story for a good minute. Hold on, let me readjust. Yeah, so hope y'all doing well. I appreciate y'all tapping into your boy's channel. It's another vid. You know, you see the hair out. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Anywho, I hope you guys are doing well today. Now let me stop fucking around. All right, cool. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to comment. Um, what else? Hats, like I said, hats, bucket hats, trucker hats. I have a few left for trucker hats. Bucket hats is exclusive to y'all on this channel. I haven't really been promoting it like that on other platforms. Also, follow me on the gram too, Sooner Than You. It's the same as YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all those good platforms. All right, cool. So I'm gonna speak on the time when I went away to Barbados, right? I met this woman. Shout out to all my Barbadians. You know what I'm saying? Me being half African, half Niger boy by the way of Honduran. You feel me? Anywho, we gonna get speeded up. So I went to Barbados. Shout out to my cousins. Shout out to my family on my pop side. Marlon, Julie. Shout out to their daughter, you know, my second cousin. Shout out to the whole family, Otis, Ashton, kid, everybody. All right, cool. Shout out to my auntie too. So I happened to go away. My cousin, one of my cousins hit me up. This is like one of my closest cousins on my pop side. He hit me up. He's like, "Yo, bro, I'm planning on throwing a surprise party for my aunt. I think my aunt, I forgot how old my aunt was turning, but he was planning on throwing us a surprise party for her. They already had a planned trip to go to Barbados. This was already planned for a good minute, so he wanted me to pull up to surprise her for her birthday. So I think this was after. Um, this was the beginning of 2017. So this was a good. Hold on, let me pause that real quick. All right, so my bad. So this was 2017. Mind you, I don't really go on, I don't vacation like that because I be just straight grinding, straight working. As y'all can see, each and every day it's an opportunity to get closer to my goals and, you know, my dreams or whatnot that I've been working towards my whole life type shit, right? So, uh, so yeah, so anyway, so my cousin hit me. He's like, "Yo, plan on throwing a surprise party for Auntie. I want you to pull up. It's him, you know, his wifey, and just them two and my aunt." So I'm like, "All right, cool." So at first, I was contemplating on going because it was like a last minute trip, but at the same time, I haven't seen my aunt since prior to that trip since I went to UK. Because if y'all don't know, I got family. That side of my family I got in London. So I haven't been to London since 20. I think I went to the UK 20. Actually, I'm lying. I think that trip was 20. Barbados was 2018. UK might have been 2017. It's been years ago, right? So I haven't been out the country in a minute. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was able to get us a ticket. And it's funny, I read somewhere on Twitter. This is when I used to be on Twitter. When you book a plane ticket, they say it happens to be cheaper during like after midnight to like 3, 4 in the morning. They say flights tend to drop the prices. So that's what I did. I ended up copping the flight to Barbados. I think the whole trip, mind you, everything was paid for. So my cousin already, my cousin do what he do. So everything was paid for. All I had to do was just pull up. So I ended up getting a plane ticket. It might have been a couple of hundred. I can't remember exactly, but it was good. It was good bread. And I was away for like a week and some change, and that was a much needed uh trip away because I had a lot going on at the time, I believe. And again, I don't really travel like that. You know what I'm saying? I only been to two countries and that's Barbados and UK, and it's basically based off of family for real. You know, I've had my cousins, my uncles wanted me to pull up to Nigeria. You know, they was gonna pay for it, but I'll speak on that on another time. But anywho, so I ended up getting to Barbados. Beautiful, beautiful country. I didn't even know Rihanna was born there. I always thought Rihanna, you know, I love Caribbean women. I always thought Rihanna was from Jamaica. I don't know why it never crossed my mind she's from Barbados. So the reason how I found out about that, because when I was in the city, when I was driving, I happened to see a statue of her. I don't know what part of Barbados I was at. It's in my phone. I gotta look it up. But anyway, I'm fast forwarding. So I ended up meeting this chick, right? I think it was me, my cousin, and Julie, his girl. And we ended up going to my cousin Marlon, Julie, me, and my aunt. Oh yeah, and shout out to did she pull up? Ruby, did she pull up? I think she did. It's my other cousin too, my second cousin. So anyway, my family, we pull up. We go to a beach, right? So I meet this chick, and she happened to be I don't know if I met her on the beach or at a bar. I met her somewhere. Right, in Barbados. And she happened to be Barbadian, right? And she's from New York. So she's home team, you know what I'm saying? She from back from the town. She's from back home. I forgot what borough she from. She might have been from Queens, but anywho, she was older than me by like a couple years. She came out here to see family, and we ended up exchanging contact information. And mind you, when for all my immigrants or my first, people that were born into, like for me, I'm a first generation American because my parents are both immigrants, right? So for those y'all can understand and relate, they immigrants speak through WhatsApp and all that, right? So I had to get a WhatsApp account, and that's how I communicate with my cousins outside of just social media. You know what I mean? So I ended up exchanging numbers with her through WhatsApp. So we started talking. She asked me where I'm from, all this and that. So we both connect. We both from New York, by the way, Jersey. So you feel me? So we started talking. Fast forward, we ended up planning on linking up, right? So I don't know how long she was there for or whatnot. So anywho, all right, cool. So my cousin, mind you, we had a rental. And when you go to different countries, specifically the UK, cause I can speak on this because of my experience, the steering wheel is on the opposite side. So you know how we got the steering wheel on the left side, it's on the right side. I think Barbados it was the same as how it's here in the United States, but the roads were the opposite, I think. I can't remember. It's been so long ago, right? So, all right, whatever. So my cousin was like, yo, you could take the car if you want. You could go ride out, do what you do. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I took the whip, take the rental, and I go meet up with Shorty at a bar on the beach, I believe. It was at a beach. It was during daytime. Yeah, all that. So we link up, we chopping it up, we macking. So she wanted to get drinks, right? So those that don't know, I don't drink. I don't smoke, right? So I'm already telling her off rip, like, yo, ma, I ain't spending no bread. Like I'm telling her off rip, I'm not spending no bread, and politely, I don't drink or smoke, so there shouldn't be any surprises. So she was cool with that. She wanted to vibe out with the kid, and I wanted to fuck with her. She was cool peoples. I forgot her name too. So we ended up going to a bar, and she still ended up getting a drink, but I didn't know what drink she copped, right? So the bill, she get a drink, we chilling on the bar, we talking, all this and that. So the waiter, he come, bring the bill. Right before he bring the bill, I tell this nigga, I'm like, yo, bruh, politely, respectfully, that's her shit. I told her from the, I'm not explaining myself to homie, but I already made it clear from her from the beginning. Mind, this is an older woman. I already made it clear that, yo, I don't do none of that. So telling the waiter, like, yo, that's her bill, this, that, and the third. Bruh, she was so tight. She was so tight. But again, there was no surprises, or there shouldn't have been, because I already told her from the beginning that I was not spending no bread. And And on top of that, I don't drink or smoke. So why am I even doing this? You know what I'm saying? And I'm meeting you here. I didn't pick you up. And I don't even think she was. I don't. You know what's crazy? When I was out there, I don't even think I had service. So I had to like fake. I said pretend. I had to fake figure out how to get from where I was staying at a resort to where I was linking with her, and from where I was linking with her back to the resort. So I didn't have any Wi-Fi or service at the time. I don't know why. I think the Wi-Fi was type trash, but anywho, so she got mad. She was tight, but we ended up still being cool afterwards. After that, but I think she respected the fact that like, yo, he said what he said. He stood his ground. This, that, and the third. But it's like, yo, if you don't set groundbreaking, if you don't set standards or rules from the beginning, then that's where y'all. And I'll let that be known from the beginning. And like I said, I always say it all the time. Like, if I really fuck with you, you are good. You get what I'm saying? But I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I just met you. You know, I gotta fill you out. I'm not a nigga to just be quick to do X, Y, and Z, like I said before. But neither here or there. I thought that was pretty funny to speak on. So we ended up still communicating after, even when I came back home from Barbados. And then it kind of just died out from there. But, you know, shout out to you. Because I dead forgot her name. But she was cool. She was cool people. She was good vibes, got good energy. But that was my experience over there in Barbados. So shout out to all my Barbadians. And shout out to my peoples out there and my cousins. You know, love y'all. Marlon, Julie, Aunt Sally, everybody. So y'all already know. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this little mini fake story time of me going to Barbados, linking up with this woman, and she wanted me to buy her a drink, or she got upset that I didn't pay for a drink when I had said from the very beginning I wasn't spending no bread. Neither here or there. I got more stories about me being out there too, but I figured that one stood out the most because, you know, it pertains to what's going on in today's social economy with, you know, this whole gender shit, which I don't really care for because it's draining at this point. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Road to 1K. I want to thank y'all, appreciate y'all for supporting, commenting, helping the engagement with the channel. And like I said, previous videos, this is just a way for me to have y'all could connect with me on a different level, outside of what I do from a day-to-day basis. Because I think it's important for, especially in today's day, you know, people, you come across people that don't really care about none of the things you do, but the fact that they could connect with you on a different level with just topics or talking points or whatnot, they might just want to just tap into to you and support you with what you got going on. So neither here nor there, I appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. And road to 1K, deuces. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to drop next, but yeah. And this is almost done. So, anywho, I'm going to catch y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Deuces.